Cool, cool. Here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with that right hand at tab. Left hand is gonna be at cap, just like this. And let's go ahead and just get started with doing some drop spins. So you're gonna be going 1 and 2, 3, 4. Just do some spins, getting into the groove of your spins like normal. Make sure we're all focusing on keeping the level the same the entire time we're spinning. We're not getting this low, high, low, high. Make sure we're checking and making sure we're not doing this. See how far out my hands are as I'm doing these spins. Make sure they're super close on that tab. This will all help for all the body that we're gonna do with these spins right now. Good, 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 cool. So every single count is obviously a grab, right? Just like our normal drop spins, we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Every single count's a grab. Does that kind of make sense so far? So for us, we're gonna be starting in this first position. I'll make sure we can see my feet, good. Starting in this first position, and we're just gonna be going tendu out to the right, second position. We're gonna be going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're just gonna do 8 counts of tendus going back and forth, and then we're gonna do that left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. So already making sure that we're staying lifted, we're squeezing that core. We don't wanna lean as we do these tendus. We wanna stay up tall here and in, just that standard technical tendu. So now go ahead and try it with your flag. We're all gonna start here, and we're gonna be going 1, 2, out 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So just try that a couple times on your own. Make sure every single grab has a point or in, or point or in, every single time. Go ahead and try that a couple times on your own. Good, Aaron. Good, Maddie. Yeah, good, good, good. Good, yes, 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 cool. So just making sure, and now make sure that even though the tendu is sharp, I'm going out and quick, my flag still has to be super smooth. So my flag can't match my feet like this. Jolty, right? It has to be smooth, smooth, smooth. Even though my tendu is still sharp as I pull in, yeah? Let's go ahead and try 16 counts all together. So right side for 8 and then left side for 8. Here we go.
As you're doing these tendus, just make sure that you're turning out and lengthening out that leg and not bending the knee. So knee is nice and straight as you come out, and then it's also straight as you come back in.
Yes, yes, yes. Remember for our tendus, adding on to that remember to get that straight leg, we brush. Imagine there's like a penny underneath your toe of your right foot, and you're pressing down into that penny, and that penny is gonna slide on the floor. That's kind of what you want to imagine. And you see, like, I have a bunch of grass right here. So you saw that like my foot like scooted this grass. That's what you want to feel. You want to feel like your foot is like digging into the ground as it presses into that point. So don't get this to go into that tendu. Here we go. So let's try 16 counts again, really focusing on what he just said and making sure we're getting straight legs as we tendu. Here we go. And 16 counts, 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, other side, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 4, 5, stop. Cool. So we just finished here. We're at count 16. From here, I'm still in that first position. And now from this moment, I'm just going to go plie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up, 7, 8. So I'm going to go down for 2. I'm going to go down on 1, 2, and I'm going to hold 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm going to come back up 7, 8. Does that make sense? Let's try that again. Here we go. Let's just do the plie now. So we're going down 2, and then holding 3, 4, 5, 6, up, 7, 8. Here we go. Oh, sorry, let's start from the middle. Let's start from here. Yeah, 5 and 6, good. 5, 6, plie here. 1, 2, and hold, 4, 5, go up on 7, 8. Good. So now the pattern of the legs is totally fine. Now we just add a little head roll onto it. So from here, we're gonna be going 1, 2, down 3, 4, up 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're just head rolling the whole time. 1 and 3 and 5 and 7, up 8. So notice this is getting my body off-centered, even though my hands have to stay consistently in that center. Do we all see that? And it's not a crazy off-center. I'm not going all the way down from the hips or anything. It's really just from those rib cage. I'm just doing this around as I do those spins. So everyone practice that, making sure that your hands can do whatever you want them to be doing, even though my head is going a crazy direction. Go ahead and try that. Yeah, that's my most uncomfortable one. I feel like that's like so uncomfortable to do, like as you're doing spins. So I completely get it. Really focus on that off centeredness. Good. And then make sure too, like even though I'm plieing here, like you can watch from the side, I am plieing and I'm doing this stuff. My back stays straight until I contract, but then I come back up to straight. So make sure we don't do this and sink in and do it contracted the whole time. Make sure it's straight back and down and here and straight back. Good. Are we good to do that part? Let's do those 8 counts. Here we go. Let's do those 8 counts. So making sure you're tilting down to the left as we go through. 5 and 6 and 8. Counts. Ready, go. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop. Good, cool. So now we just finished that. So now we're gonna do our last little thing for this exercise is now I'm gonna be here and now I'm gonna go chasse. So I'm gonna step with my left foot and I'm gonna go chasse across. I'm gonna try that a couple times on your own. Good. And now I'm just doing it with that drop spin. So I just came up and I'm going down, up, down, up. So do you see I kind of do a chasse and then step together? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Who was that? Good, Aaron. Yeah. So you want to really feel that big super big chasse, big second. Up, down, up. And then true to what Grantis was saying earlier, make sure, just like tendus, how we straighten the legs, same thing in the chasse, make sure we're not doing this. To chasse, we are straightening those legs and pointing those feet to do that chasse and land in that turned out second to pull back into that first. So everyone try that a couple times on your own. Remember, the technique of what you're doing is just as important as what you're doing itself. So make sure that matches.
Yep, and as you do this chasse, like you're going through second, coming up through first, making sure that when you plie and you bend your knees, that your knees are in line with your foot, because we don't want to dig that knee inside because that's really bad for your joints, or out, but keep it in line with your foot just to make sure. Yeah, good job, Maddie. Thank you for checking that for yourself. Making sure that you're in proper positioning so you know this is easy and you get a nice grounded plie chasse.
Yeah, Aaron, that's good. Yeah, good, 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 cool. So these are just different ways, like literally none of this stuff I would say is inherently hard. And I'm sure it's not to either of you either, or any of you either, but same thing, you have to make sure that you're combining those elements that's hard to like mesh together. And this is one of them. Doing spins and putting your hands with your feet is super hard. So you want to make sure you're giving every single thing a count. From this moment, I'm going down with my flag. I'm coming up with my flag. I'm going back down and back up. So do you see like every single thing on my body and on my person matches? Down, up, up. So same thing, make sure you're thinking about it like that too when you're doing it as well. So let's go ahead and try just that chasse part. Let's just do those 4 counts. So we're gonna start here. And we're gonna go 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So now I'm here on 12, and now I'm just gonna finish this out. Third, 4, third, 4, and now I'm gonna slide this left hand up, 5th, 6. 5th, 6, and now I'm set up for the other side. Yeah, exactly, good, 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 cool. So let's recap really quick before we move on. So we have spins, and we have tendus on both sides, right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, other side, 1, 3, 5, and 7, 8. Then now we have the little head roll thing. So we go 1 and 3 and 5 and 7, 8. And now right from there, we go chasse, 9, 11, up 12. And then we have third, 4 slide, 5th, 6. So notice that 14 is one more little chance to show off a skill that's not really using drop spins too often, is going from here. And even though my motion's going forward, I'm squeezing to stop that flag on count 14 before I slide up 15, 16. So even though I'm not getting this effect, I still have to do that same similar thing to slide my flag up. Does that make sense? Yeah, cool. Let's go ahead and try it all together. Well, you guys look good, so let's go ahead and try it. Here we go. So tendus, neck roll, chasse, transition to the other side. Here we go. And starting with right foot first, 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, 8, out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, other side, 9, 11, and third, 4, 5th, head roll, 1 and 3 and 5 and 7, chasse, 9, 11, 12, third, 4, slide, 5th, 6. Kind of ish? Yeah? Cool. everyone go ahead and get a quick water, and then we'll go ahead and move on. And we'll try the other side.
Nice job. As you are doing this exercise, I just want to connect some dots for you, Aaron and Maddie and Zoe, because like this is when the intersection of technique goes into choreography, because this is like a choreographed technique block, right? And so you can definitely see that this could be in a show. You doing some type of spins, going into a head roll, and then you sashay and take off and travel. So this is a great breakdown of technique, but we also have this type of technique within your choreography that you're probably gonna do later on.
Sorry, I was just staring at the camera. I was replying to a chat. Yeah, so exactly, literally, everything he just said was literally correct. Like literally make sure that you are applying all this technical stuff when you are putting multiple elements together. That's like the best kind of technique exercise, truly, because you're practicing practical applications for things. Yeah, so now let's do it on the left side. And remember, my method is that the left side is less taught by me and more taught by yourself. So think of those things. We're reversing everything. So let that be your kind of Kickstarter to kind of start working on your own and start reversing everything. I'm going to start walking through it, but I want you to beat me to it. I want you to go over it before I get to it. Here we go. So I started on the left side now. I just transitioned. I'm going left foot tendu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other side, right foot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember, I plied this way to the left on the other side. So now I'm going to be going to the right. So I'm going to be going down and down and down and up and up. Now, same thing. I chasse to the left on the other side. So now I'm chassing to the right. Chasse and down, up, exact same counts. And now I do one more spin, third up 4. And then I slide that right hand now, slide left hand down the pole. Right hand is going up, 5th, 6. Good. Okay, let me try it again. Let me try it one more time. I'm going to walk through it one more time. I'm pretty sure you guys got it. I was looking back at you a couple times, so good job. But let's walk through it one last time, make sure everyone's good on the details. Here we go. So I'm going to be going left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right side. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 4. Head roll to the right. 1 and 3 and 5 and 7, 8. And chasse and down, up, pull it in. Good. And then make sure make sure you're chasseing a lot bigger than me. And especially like on traveling things, this is just a thing for the whole class. Make sure you're doing things bigger than I am. I'm trying to stay on screen so that everyone can watch me the whole time, but you guys should definitely be trying to chasse and travel and get off screen as much as you can. Does that make sense? Yeah, cool. So let's go ahead and try that whole left side now. Just straight through, no like counts or anything, just straight through. Here we go. Left side. And 5 and 6 and 5, 6. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Other side. 9, 11 and 13, 4, 5th. Head roll. 1 and 3 and 5 and 7. Chasse 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 4. Slide 5th, 6. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, and I see everyone like walking back across their screen. That's great. I want you guys to travel. That's awesome. So go ahead and get one more quick water, and then we're going to move on to thumb flips now. So obviously you guys know the transition for that one, and you can literally do it as many times as you want, obviously. Add on your own things. You know what I mean? Once you're more comfortable with this exercise, add passes, add little leaps, add different things that you can do, add more off-center stuff, add different hands and arms to make it more advanced as you move through. Does that kind of make sense? Yeah, always take whatever we teach you and just push it as hard as you can. Cool, moving on to thumb flips. And if you took my Sabre class, then you can start remembering how it felt on Sabre to kind of do it. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna be starting here, at flat, with that right hand under, at tab. I'll mirror you guys. And then left hand is over. We're gonna start by lifting. We're not gonna push this one like we do for Sabre. We're gonna start by lifting straight up so that my elbow goes 90 degrees. And now from that up, I'm gonna let it fall and go down. And I'm gonna switch that hand. I'm gonna go here, so my hand is up. I'm gonna switch this hand as it falls. Switch, down. So go ahead and try that a couple of times, going up to switch. So you go up and switch. And it's kind of the feeling of my flag going over the mountain and dropping downwards is what gets that thumb flip to happen. So I'm pulling up to switch, and I'm at that 90-degree angle as I'm doing this. Yeah. Good, cool. So now you, from that swing down, it swings right back up the other way. Good. So you want to make sure the thing about thumb flips that's going to make it easier for us as we go through is understanding the weight. It's not just as much as just switching the thumbs, right? Because I'm kind of just switching it anywhere right now, right? It's about feeling the weight and going up, down, up, feeling that natural switch where it makes sense to switch without any jolt happening. Do we see how my hand is just in the consistent place the whole time? This is what you're aiming for as you go through the switch. Yeah, so go ahead and try it a couple of times on your own, and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt like this part of your arm as you do it. Yeah, so really, really focus on keeping that arm up there. Yeah, that's good, Aaron. Good.
Yeah, each squeeze is on an up or a down. So just make sure that you're not, grabbing at an angle, that you're trying to really push for up a squeeze and then a down a squeeze. Also be mindful that when you're doing these thumb flips, your hand is in contact with the equipment. There's only a slight chance that, you're letting go and re-grabbing, but you're not flipping and letting the equipment go and giving it a little bit of air time. So keep it consistently, in contact with your hands the whole time. It's hard, but that's how you're going to develop muscle for it.
Yeah, I really do. When I'm doing these, I think of like my palm, like right here, pushing forward on my hand, so that kind of the flag is like resting along my palm. So it's doing this to come back into switch. Oh my God, I'm all covered. Yeah, so you want to feel that too, that palm, like I feel it press up against that palm every single time I switch. Same thing on this side, pressing up against that palm. That way, like when I'm doing thumb flips, my hand is literally on the flag the entire time. Every single moment, it like never leaves, but you are gonna have those moments where you kind of feel like you're doing this. And that's what you're wanting to avoid. Yeah, this is the effect you're wanting to avoid. Keep it squeezed and squeezed and squeezed and squeezed and squeezed every time. Can we go ahead and try 4 counts? Oh, let's go ahead and try 8 counts. You guys look good. Yeah, you guys look like you got it. So let's go ahead and try 8 counts of it. So we'll be starting at that flat. Here we go. So we'll be going up on 1, down 2, up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, 8, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, cool. Now from this count 8, we're gonna add on 1 more layer. We're gonna flip it up. This is the only time that it's kind of released from your hand. It still stays along the palm, but I'm gonna flip up to the top tape. And if you don't have a top tape, it's okay. You just flip up a couple inches, about like a foot, I would say, away from the tab. Yeah, cool. So go ahead and try that. Now from here, we go right back down on that tape. And now we're gonna be doing our thumb flips on this tape. So this is gonna make it a lot harder of a swing. So go ahead and try that a couple of times. And now my hand is also gonna lift just a little bit higher. And you can go ahead and shake out your arm because I'm sure it's probably dying a little bit. Yeah, trying to do all these thumb flips consistently. So same thing, remember when I flip up, I have to keep it at that level. And I'm gonna raise my hand a little bit above that 90-degree angle now. So I'm not gonna be here anymore. For these, for top tape, for me personally, I do here now. So I'm at a slight bend upward. And it's also gonna work out that muscle just a little bit more too. Cool. So let's go ahead and try that version now. Let's go and try that version. Here we go. Good, yeah, Aaron, you're doing good, cool. Let's go here. Remember, let's go ahead and start actually by going up, down, and then flipping to the tape. Does that make sense? And then we'll do 4 here. Does that kind of make sense? So we'll be going 5, 6, 7, 8, up, switch, 2, 3, 4, 5, stop. Here we go. And 3, and 4, and 3, 4, 5, 6, up, 7, 8, switch higher, 2, 3, and stop. Yeah, good, cool. So again, the goal is to really get that hand up. You know what I mean? All of us are doing it right now, but you want to urge yourself not to go down every time you do the pull flip, or sorry, not the pull flip, the thumb flip, which again, like that is totally fine. I do know some groups do it like this, where they have the hand go high and low, but that's totally fine. We're getting the squeeze that's helping that muscle kind of build, because on the down, you're having to keep that hand up there and swing it back up at that same level. Do we all see that? Yeah, good. Let's go ahead and try it one last time. Here we go. And let's do all 8 counts of the higher one. All 8 counts. 3 and 4 and 3, 4, 5, 6, up, 7, down, 8, switch higher, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, stop. Good. Now from here, we get an inversion, and I do this on the end just literally to stretch my arm, because I know all of my students' arms like die after this exercise. So from here, we go over and switch, and we press this down. Yeah, and this is going to help stretch out that arm right here that we just worked out. Good. And now from here, you're going to slide it, which is also going to help stretch, and then you're going to switch. Yeah, so that's a very clunky, awkward switch, but it's purely to help you stretch out your muscle in the middle of the exercise so that you can move properly to the other side. Does that make sense? Cool. So now we're set up on the left side. Everyone got to get a quick water, and then we'll go ahead and work on that left side. Cool, cool. So again, utilize that switch, make it go over, make sure you straighten the arm. I'm sure you guys feel the stretch right now too. That's awesome. And here, and then I do slide all the way off and then switch to grab. Now from here, because that switch takes 5, 6, 7, 8, that is 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Now from here, I'm going to switch up. I go again. 1, 1, 2. Good. Same thing. 3, down, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, switch to higher. 9, 10, 11, 12, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and grab and press it down. Good. Grab it the same way with that hand under, not backhand. Yep, there you go. And now press those arms straight, and now slide and grab. Yeah, good. So you guys were like great at the left side. So really focus on like how that information pulled from the right side to the left. You know what I mean? You guys literally just pull that information out. So making sure that you're focusing on that arm staying up the same way we were doing before. It's up here, right? And those higher ones, make sure it's not too low, and then make sure we're not getting this level change. Try to keep that hand up to help to build that muscle. Yeah. Let's go ahead and try that side. You guys are good at it. Let's try that side. Here we go. Left side. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, 8, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, switch, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Stop right there. Sorry, I said the counts wrong. Yeah, so we have a 16 of everything and then 8 count transition. Make sense for everyone? Yeah, you guys all good with that? Beautiful, cool. Let's go and learn our next thing. If you guys need water, you can feel free to get some, but we just had water, obviously, so let's go ahead and get started with the drop spins. We're gonna start with that right hand at the tab. Same thing with that left hand here, just like we started our normal drop spins earlier. From here, we're just gonna do 4 counts. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now from this moment, I'm just gonna press the flag down to my hip. Down to my hip, good. And now from here, it's gonna lampshade around my body. So lampshade means that tip stays super low to the ground as it goes around. I'm gonna grab on my left hip again. Good, and now I'm gonna pull it up, and I'm gonna show you from the side, it's just gonna come up and here. Good, and both hands, I'll mirror you, both hands just gonna come here. And now I'm set up at this 45, and I'm gonna do 4 more counts of drop spins now with this 45. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, cool. So let's go ahead and try those first like 12 counts. So I start here, I go 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, up, 4, press 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the thing about this exercise, there are some speed changes in it. So you felt when we went here, that's why I did it super slow, we didn't actually have enough time to get to 8. So after you press on 5, you have to make sure you're going around quick, 6 and 7. And now this pull up is gonna be squeeze, 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 and stop it, and then right down on that next one. Does that make sense? So everything's in 8, but the switches are quick. 1, 2, 3, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, press 5, 6, 7, squeeze, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Squeeze. Does that make sense? So make sure we're pushing it around super quick. Go ahead and try it a couple times on your own. I'll watch and make sure we're all good. Good, good, good. Yeah, cool. And then just really make sure everyone go here to the tab. When I press this like into my armpit. Yes, that way it stays under my armpit and it's a lot more controlled as it goes around my body. Yes, and now it's easy to go up to squeeze. Yeah, so if you go here and then it stays out like this, it's going to be harder to control the flag when it's going around you. So press, keep it on that arm so you know exactly where it's going to go. Yes, that was so much better, Aaron. I love that. Cool. Let's go ahead and try it one last time. Here we go. So now getting that super quick press around. And notice for these drop spins that I'm in second, not first like my other ones. Here we go. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Down 1, up 2, 3, 4. Press 5, 6, 7. Squeeze 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Squeeze. Okay. So I just did these 45 ones, right? I just did the 45. So I went 1, 2, 3, 4. I did the same thing that I did before, but instead of pressing down like this, I'm going to be pressing just to that corner. It's a slight detail. Yeah, so don't worry about it too much, but it'll just help with your pathway. And now from here, I'm going to go around the body, grab with that left hand on the tab, same way. And now from here, I'm going to be pulling to flat. Pulling to flat. Good. And then don't turn that way. I just showed you. I was just showing from the side. You do keep it straight forward. Here. Good. And now from here, you do 4 more drop spins here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, good. And now obviously the point that you guys can relax. Obviously the point of these drop spins is to get it flat above the head and keep it flat for as long as possible. So making sure that we're not having a dip down below us. This is going to come from like the hands pulling too hard, like you're using your wrists and flexing them. And then also make sure you're not pressing the thumbs on your flag too hard, because then you're going to get this effect and go up. So make sure it's just a nice natural lift above that head to make this flat happen. Yeah, go ahead and try it a couple times on your own. That's good, Maddie. I'm so close to the camera, oh my God.
Yeah, just make sure, so, you know, of course your first drop spins are 2-dimensional, they're in the toaster. And then I'm just gonna go to the side. When you're doing the 45 ones, that is an actual 45-degree angle. So that's different than the flat one, just to make that distinction, because, you know, later on in choreography, your instructor might say like, this is, you know, the toaster, this is on the 45. And then we're gonna do like flat above our head helicopter. So just make sure that you know that you can do those 3 distinct ones.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, Maddie. Cool. Okay, so we have 3 sets. I was holding up 4 fingers, but we have 3 sets. So we have the vertical, just like you talked about, into the 45, into the flat. Let's go ahead and try it. Every single thing is an 8. Here we go. And 5, and 6, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Down 1, 2, 3, 4. Press 5. Go 6, 7. Squeeze 1, 2, 3, 4. Press 5, 6, 7. Squeeze 1, 2, 3, and stop. Okay. So now from this 4, we're going to press directly to the side. 5. Good. Now this one's going to be different than all the other ones. This one's going to come up behind the head, down behind the head, just like this. And now it's going to be coming up and switch. Yeah, so let's try that again. So I'm here. I just finished these flat ones. I just went drop, spin, down. From this down, I'm in my A-frame. I went up, grab with the left hand. I'm sliding the hand behind that tab, just like this, or under that right hand. And now from here, I go right back up, down, and then my right hand slides down the pole to switch. Does that make sense to everyone? Yeah, good, cool. So let's just try those 4 counts of flat ones. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, 11, 12. Here we go. And 5, 6, 4, spins above the head, and 1, 2, 3, 4, press 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good, cool. So that's the whole exercise on the right side. Let's go ahead and try it one time. We'll get some water. We'll put it to the left, and then we'll learn our last little handsy thing. Here we go. All the way through that right side. Big second position, and 5, and 6, and 5, 6, 7, 8, down 1, up 2, 3, 4, press 5, 6, 7, squeeze, 1, 2, 3, 4, press 5, 6, 7, squeeze and flat, 2, 3, 4, press 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Does that kind of make sense to everyone? Yeah, good. Quick water if you need, then we'll put it on the left. Yeah, so that's a fun one, obviously, to work on your planes, working on your spins, but also working on, again, that muscle at this like 45-degree level. Being able to hold it there and squeeze is gonna really work out this part of the arm and that wrist flexibility right here. So making sure you're focusing on keeping it at those right levels. Yeah, and then this is definitely an exercise too. I just did it in 4s for time. Yeah, so this one you can do in 8s, you can do in 12s, you can do as many drop spins as you want at each plane with that 4-count switch. So same thing, I can do 1, and 3, and 5, and 7, and 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, squeeze, 1. So if you want a longer exercise, it's totally fine. You can do that too. Beautiful. I just don't want to kill your arms either. Good. Let's go ahead and try it on the left now. So now we're at the left. Left hand of that tab. Right hand's here. Same thing. I want you to transfer the details as quickly as you can before I get to them. Yeah. So try it on your own and try transferring the details from that right side. So I'm going to be going down 1, up 2, 3, 4, press 5, around 6, 7, squeeze. Remember my left hand is on top of my right. Same thing, I'm at that 45. And 1, up 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I did more than 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, press 5, and then I go around 6, 7, and now I'm flat above the head. Same exact thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now I'm pressing down 5, and now butterfly 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Are we all good? Yeah, cool. Let's go ahead and try it together. Here we go. Left side. Left side. And 5, and 6, and 5, 6, 7, 8, down 1, up 2, 3, 4, press 5, 6, 7, squeeze, 1, 2, 3, 4, press 5, 6, 7, squeeze, 1, 2, 3, 4, press 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Cool, cool, cool. So all the ones that we've learned so far obviously are like the advanced versions of what we're doing, other than thumb flips. Thumb flips were obviously like the basic of thumb flips on flags. You want to make sure you're extending and advancing everything. Just like I told you the whole class already, like these thumb flips are from tab, but you can also do them from here, like we did. And then you can also do them from that bottom tape, like we didn't do. And then you can also do them from that cap. So really work out that arm. All of these things like help you. It seems tedious, and it's very tedious right now, I know. But the more you do it, the more that muscle and that flexibility gets built. Does that make sense? Cool. Again, get water if you need. And we're going to learn a combo that kind of involves all the things that we learned. I'm going to let this lawnmower pass too. Just the guy riding his lawnmower. Interesting. Cool. So let's go ahead and learn a little spin combo. So again, it has spins. We're going to go into those thumb flips a little bit, and then we're going to go into a little bit of double time as well. Yeah. So we're going to be starting here with that right hand on top, left hand in. We're just going to be in a second position. We're going to start with 8 counts of spins. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, good, good. From here, I'm going to go ahead and go grab again, down to grab. Good. I'm going to go flat, flat, good. And now from here, I'm going to go thumb flip up, up, and down, and up, and down, and one more. Okay, let's go over that really quick. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, switch 10. And now from this count 10, I'm going up 11, 12, 13, 14, fifth, sixth. Does that make sense? Yeah. And then obviously we should be feeling right now a speed change. So obviously this is not going to stay a consistent tempo. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, quicker, quicker, up, down, up, down. Do we see on 9 and 10, I'm pushing my speed so much faster. 5, 6, 7, 8, quicker here, slow it down, slow it down. So really feel that speed change in those 2 counts. Go ahead and try that on your own a couple times. You don't have to do all 8 spins. You can try just 1, 2, quicker, quicker, slow. Yeah, good, 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 cool. So now I'm doing 8 counts of these, and I went up 11, 12, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 16. From this moment, I'm gonna be going over the head, up, down, push. Yep, so now same thing. Yeah, we're adding in those little bit of choreographic elements, and I'm grabbing right back at tab. I'm coming over and through, and now I'm going 8 counts of double time. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Grab at that flat. Grab at that flat. Good. Now, last little thing that I'm doing, I'm going grab on the pull. Oh, sorry, grab thumb down. Grab thumb down. Good. And I'm going up to the other side. The other side. Good. Okay. So let's try that again. So I'm here on this right side, just like this. Let's go through all of it before we get to our transition. I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, quicker, 9, 10, up 11, 12, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sorry, 4 and, yes, this is down into 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And now this is grab, 3rd and 4th. And now this is up, 5th, 6th. 6. Does that make sense? Yeah. And now you can easily, I just do a 4 count transition to buffer. So I go 5th, 6th, and then I go 1, 2, 3, 4 before I start it on the other side. But you're totally free to go double time, double time, double time, double time, grab, and just go straight up. That's totally fine too. I'm going to do the other version that I just said, but when you're on your own, if you don't want that buffer, then you don't have to do it. So go ahead and review that a couple of times on your own, and we'll try that whole right side together. And if you have any questions about the sequence or anything, let me know. Yes, Aaron?
I have a question.
Oh, yes, what's up? Oh, no, sorry, what's up, Zoe?
Sorry. For double time, are those like Peggy spins, or are they just like fast drop spins?
No, so Zoe's asking this, right?
Yes.
Yeah, go here really quick. Go like this. They're not Peggy spins. They're a little faster form of drop spins. So go ahead and grab thumb down. Thumb down. Good. And then you grab flat, hands apart. Good. Sorry, you're a little delayed, so I'm just going to keep going and let me know if you're not caught up. And then from here, you're going to grab on the pull, thumb down. And now from here, you're going to grab flat again here. Yeah. So think of drop spins in 4 separate, or sorry, think of double time in 4 separate grabs. Think of grab on 1, flat on 2, grab on 3, flat on 4. And then you just do that through 2 times. So you go right back into a drop spin. 1, flat 2, 3, flat 4. Yeah, and then you just do that over and over again. 1, flat, 3, 4. 1, flat, 3, 4. And then you're just pushing that hand quicker. And then Aaron, what was your question? Sorry.
Can you do the part where you go like flip it behind really quick? Because I missed it.
Yeah, of course. So I just went thumb flip down. I go over kind of T-grip, leading with that pull. And now, oh yeah, try it one more time. Go here again. So silk is down, right? From this moment, lead with that tip. Lead with the tip of the pull. Yep. And now go flip and grab. Grab and now go over and then into the double time. Yes. And this is another super quick part for everyone. Was that good, Aaron? Are you good? Yeah, cool. Awesome. So that's another speed change for everyone. So we've had 2 pretty hefty speed changes. We have this slow one from drop spins to double time. Quick, quick. Oh, I was wrong. Here, here, quick, quick, and slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Right here. Then we have one more speed change right here. And quick and down, 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 down to be self. Fast, that move. That's going to be super, super quick from third, fourth, fifth, sixth. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. And then this is a slower speed change. This is not a speed up. This is now a slow down. 12, third grab 4, fifth, 6. Because we have to slow down to grab that pull properly. 5, 6, slow it down. 9, 10, 11, 12. Or sorry, third, fourth, fifth, 6. Good, okay. Can we go ahead? Are we good with that? Ish? Yeah, good. Let's go ahead and try. We'll try it one time slow, one time normal speed, and then we'll move on to our tosses. Here we go. A little slower first to start, big second, remember. Also, just really quick detail, sorry, no I'm talking so much, but make sure that 4 starts, we dip super low as we move back into that second. Here we go. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, 8, down 1, up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, quick, 9, switch, 10, and slow it down, 11, 12, and 1, 2, 3, push 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, slow it down, 5th, 6th. Okay, let's go ahead and try that again because I messed up multiple times too. So let's go ahead and try that.
Good job, though.
Zoe.
Stay into it.
Yeah, good job. Here we go. Here we go. So let's try regular speed. I won't mess up this time. I'll count for realsies. Here we go. And 5 and 6 and 5, 6. Here we go. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Speed it up. 9, switch, 10 and 11, 12, third, 4, 5th, 6 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, third, 4, 5th, 6. So one more time as we're getting water, everyone can go ahead and get water, but just one more time, I want to stress so badly that we have a slower speed change. It's different than this one, and it's different than this one, which both speed up. It is a lot slower. Quick, 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 slow it down and up, grab. Yeah, that ability to kind of slow down your equipment is what's going to make it look so much smoother. But if you have to jolt and squeeze to slow down your equipment, so if you're having to do this, you know what I mean? It's going to be such a big difference. So quick, 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 slow it down and up, down. Very smooth through the technique as we go through. Good, good. Cool. Let's go ahead and try it really quick on the left side. Same exact thing. You just push it as fast as you can, trying to put that right information into the left side of your brain, and then we'll go ahead and try it. So now I'm here. I just went third, fourth, fifth, sixth. We do have that buffer for the purposes of the class. So we go up, 2, 3, 4, and now we start on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we go quick, 9, switch, 10, up 11, 12. Third, 4, 5th, 6th. Now from here, we lead with that tip. 1, 2, and 3. This side's probably going to feel awkward. Yep. Yep, 1, 2, and 3. So go back to here, Aaron. Go here. And now lead with the tip and down and grab. Oh, yeah, perfect. Yeah, good. And then keep going up. And then press into that down. Down, and then flat to grab. Good. And then same thing, double time here. And now slow it down, up and set. Yeah, and all the same speed changes apply, all the same grabs, all of that stuff still applies, yeah? So go ahead and try that a couple times on your own. Can you guys still hear me okay? Yeah, okay, just because there's like a lawnmower, so I want to make sure that it's not too loud. I know it's there, but I want to make sure it's not overpowering or anything.
Make sure.
Good, yeah, you guys look great. Oh, keep going.
Keep on breathing and trying to push through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we literally just did consistently just arm exercises for an hour. So your arms are probably going to hurt so bad right now. So understand that too, that things are going to be harder at the end of class. Yeah. And especially when we start going into these tosses right now, it's going to get even harder. Yeah. Cool. Let's go ahead and try it a couple times. Just one time, left side. Here we go. So we go 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Down 1, up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, switch 10, up 11, 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, third, grab 4, 5th, down. Good, 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 cool. So everyone go ahead and get some water, and then we will go ahead and move on to our tosses. I'm gonna mute myself while this lawnmower is here. Cool, cool. So go ahead and start taking, if you already know how to do them, some basic 45 tosses just from the hip. You guys can hear me still, right? Yeah, beautiful. So my right hand at tab is just gonna go to the hip like this, and left hand's gonna be here. And it's this 45 where I practice going to that flat. I'm gonna try that a couple times. Yeah, good, 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 good. And then you can, honestly, we've been doing this so much in class that you can do a higher rotation if you want. Just obviously a couple of you guys have your cameras on, so I'll help those of you that do. And this is just about kind of getting your 45s up to par. You guys already know how to do them. Good, Aaron. Yeah, so just make sure you're pushing it a little bit too far with that right hand, is doing this and crossing the body instead of keeping that right hand right above you.
Since it looks like all of you know how to do a 45, what might make it look better is that if you have your 45-degree arm that's extended, the one in the back, try to get that to the back of your ponytail, in the back of your head. Some of you are releasing it at your ear, which is making the flag a little bit flat. So if you let go right at the pinnacle, which is the diva pose right here, it's gonna make your 45 a little bit more 45.
Yes. Yeah, Aaron. Yeah, that was so helpful. Good. I was like, I know I love the comment when you see me like aggressively shaking my head. I'm like, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, super good. Yeah, Aaron, super good.
Nice.
Yeah, and then it's just that right hand going this way. Like the plane is super good. You know what I mean? It's just that right hand crossing your body that's sending it. So try to release when it's directly up, that diva pose that he was just talking about. There you go. Yes, every time it's on top of you, it's perfect. But every time you send it that way, it's gonna be, you're gonna have to run to go get it. Yeah. Good, Maddie. Yes, Maddie, those are really solid. Go ahead and try pulling the left hand a little bit faster, Maddie, and go for one more rotation. Yeah, get a little bit higher since you're good at that one already. Okay, yeah, that one was good too. Half under, like half less, so that you catch with your silk down. Yeah, good. Good, Maddie, solid. Cool, cool. Grant says, can you see Zoe's screen or no?
No,
I can't see her screen. I can't see her screen either. Zoe, if you want to send me a video of you doing 45s later, feel free, because we can't see your screen right now, but I still want you to be able to get the help. Cool, yeah, let me go ahead and see you guys do it. Here we go. Let's try it together, releasing on 1, and you guys are both doing single and a half, so let's go ahead and catch on 4. Here we go. And 5, and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, up 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, last time. And then just work on those free hands. That's the last part of getting 45, is making sure that you're either going here to the diva pose that we talked about, or you're releasing going out. Your arms are just straight out, or you're doing like the cleaner option and going up, arms down, and then coming into your catch. And this version will just teach you how to keep those free hands down. So feel free to practice that one, but definitely not required. Here we go. Try it all together. Last time, 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's try one more. Let's do one more. Aaron, get it on top of you. Push that arm straight up. Here we go. 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Aaron, that's good. Do you see every single time it goes straight up? It's perfect. It's flawless. So really get that directly tracking upwards. Good. Let's go and learn our next thing. Yeah. So I'm going to start with that right hand here. Like I'm starting drop spins like we've been doing the whole class. But I'm going to do 4 counts of double time. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna grab under instead of grabbing normal. So again, go here, and let me mirror you. So I would be going 1, yep, double time 2, down on 3, and now instead of grabbing at flat, I'm gonna grab at 45. I'm gonna spread my hand out just a little bit more, and now from here, I'm gonna go pull up to release the toss. Yes, so now you wanna try that super quick from that double time, going 1, 2, 3, spread and up, grab. Go ahead and try that a couple times. Okay, so 2 things about these. Remember, it is the rotation that's making the rotation of the toss come out. It's the double time that makes this flow properly, right? The thing about it to set your hands up properly is you want to make sure this is still, I'll mirror you guys, this is still normal double time. This doesn't change. But right here, this should feel shoulder hip. And the reason is because we're emulating that push lift feeling with the single. Does that make sense? That's why we're pulling that hand to that position. So make sure we're all feeling that kind of connection. Down, 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 shoulder hip, and then normal single that we always do. Yeah, good, Maddie. Yeah, good, Aaron. Cool. Let's go ahead and try it. So we're going to be going 1, 2, 3, 4, and up, grab. Here we go. I think we'd be grabbing on like 7, 6. Here we go. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, up 5, 6. Good. Last time. Here we go. And 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Up 5, 6. Yeah, you guys are great. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get a quick water if you need, and then we're going to be moving to doubles. Yeah. Oh, gotcha, Zoe. I saw you a moment ago. I saw you doing the tosses. So you're coming in like intermittently. This lawnmower is going at it. Also, I think it's broken. He's like over there just like trying to get it to work. Cool. Okay, let's go and do our next thing. So obviously the last thing that we're doing, kind of like end of class stuff, but class isn't even over yet. We got 3 more minutes still, is turnaround doubles. So go ahead and practice on the doubles. And we're just gonna be starting at that eye level. Starting here. And I like to do my doubles with the carve. So I like to go carve, release, to go up. You're letting it rotate twice in the air, making sure you're pushing all the way down with that left hand. You need as much energy as possible, and you're going up super, super quick with that right hand to release, yeah? So similar to the swing that we had in this thing, swing up, how we felt that kind of pull swing down. Same thing for your doubles. Make sure we're carving, but we're still coming to this position first. And then from this standard toss position, we are then tossing. So make sure you're not doing some weird version of your dip by doing this instead. Don't do this and then like go up here to try to toss. Make sure you're still going right back down to that dip before you push lift. Yeah, good. Go ahead and try it a couple more times. A little higher, Maddie. That's good, Aaron. Good, Maddie, there it is, yeah. So the thing about doubles for these ones specifically, because we're about to turn around under them, I would rather you do them higher. Don't try to hit them right on spot. Think a little bit higher and slower. So if this is my normal double, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm gonna be aiming for 5. Carve, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just as high as you can get it, but still keeping it that natural rotation, just so you can practice getting your turn comfortably. Does that make sense? Good. Higher, Maddie. Push faster down with your left hand. Yeah. Oh, Maddie, that was such a good one. Good, 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 good. Maybe I'll be able to see you guys better. Yeah. Yeah, good, Maddie. Make sure as you go up to that push, or sorry, as you go up to that release, don't back off with this hand. Make sure it drives up to that release point. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and try a double together. Here we go. Carving on 7, releasing on 1, and 5 and 6, 5, 6, carve 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, mine was high. Again, and 5 and 6, 5, 6, carve 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So also notice how quickly I'm carving, right? My carve is happening super fast on 7 before I push up into that release on 1, so it can come out of my hands and go to the proper height. Does that make sense to everyone? Yeah, cool. Okay, so now everyone go ahead and put your flag down. Let's just practice the turn really quick. So I am releasing on that count 1, right? I'm releasing on 1, and now from here I'm going to push on that off that right foot onto my left foot. I'm just going to pencil turn and land. Everyone go ahead and try that a couple times on your own. Good. Making sure that you're imagining, like if I'm starting here in the second position, when I do my turn, I just land right back in this position. Somebody going turn, land, right back in that second again. So make sure we're all feeling that and trying to achieve that. Don't just turn wildly. You know what I mean? You don't just want to turn and be like, oh, now I stop. You want to turn with a goal in mind. Turn, land. Good. Cool. So now we're going to practice going carve 7-8, release 1, turn 2, spot on 3, catch on 4. So this is what I want us all to do. 5, 6, 7, 8, up. 1, turn 2, look, up on 3, spot on 4. Or sorry, catch on 4. Does that make sense? Yeah, here we go. And 5 and 6, 5, 6, carve 7, 8, up 1, 2, spot, grab. So just one of the biggest things that I think is hard for just so many students and people to understand is that you have to spot after you turn. A lot of people, like your first instance to turn is to go release, turn, and then not look at it because you're scared of it hitting you in the face. So make sure our first instinct always has to be when we turn, after we turn around, it has to be to look up. So we know the progress of our toss. After you look up, then you can make the decision like, oh, it's coming at my face, or oh, it's going 3 steps that way, so I need to run after it. Does that make sense? Yeah. So everyone go ahead and pick up your flag now. So this is one of those things, turnarounds and tricks in general, is one of those things that if you don't feel comfortable doing it, you don't have to do it right now. You know what I mean? You want to push yourself, obviously, but you're totally fine to just get as many details as you can and work on it. Turnarounds are a hard skill, and they're a hard skill to put on every single piece of equipment, but you want to try it as much as possible. So we're going to try a couple of times, combining all the things that we just talked about, going carve 7, release 1, and grab. Turning around on 2, spotting 3, grabbing on 4. Aaron, that was so good. Yeah, good for you, Aaron. That's a good double, Maddie. So Aaron, for you, practice making sure that you release, turn quickly, separate from the flag properly, and then don't bring your free hands up early as you come around from the turn. Yeah, keep them low and then go into catch. Higher, Maddie. There you go, yeah. Maddie, oh my God, you're so close already. You're so close. When you turn around, don't step back. When you turn, step into your flag. Step towards me right now. Yeah, that was really close already. You're so close. Yes, Maddie, that's it. Good for you. Good, cool. Yeah, so now you want to work, that's fine. You caught it a little off, but that's totally fine. You did the turnaround and caught, that's what matters. So now you want to focus on refining it into that proper catch position. Yeah, so just toss a little bit higher so you give yourself more time to turn properly and then catch. But the turn was great, just make sure you land in that second. And then yeah, just keep practicing it. You'll get better at it as you go. Good. Yeah, Aaron, you're holding on a little bit too long this time. Make sure you, yeah, straight up knuckles and fingertips up to release. Yeah. Okay. So really quickly, because both of you guys got it, all the people I saw. Yeah, Zoe, make sure you're trying it. Oh yeah, Zoe, your video is so much better now. I don't know what happened, but Zoe, I can see you so clearly now. So for Maddie and Aaron both, you guys are doing a great job. Make sure now that you are practicing separating the toss from the trick. Remember, don't take the toss with you. That's what's happening a little bit for you right now, Aaron and Maddie too, is that you guys are releasing and turning, so you're going here. See how my flag's going away? Yeah, you want to make sure that you fully release so your flag can go straight up. And then from that straight up release, then you turn to go catch. Yeah. Good. Go ahead and keep trying a couple times. I'll give you some more tips or we're done. Go ahead and try a couple times, Zoe. Can you hear me, Zoe? Yeah, I don't think she can hear me. Yeah, do you feel it, Aaron? Do you feel it? Yeah, yeah. Keep trying it. The times when you release like beautifully and get that hand straight up, it's so good. The turn comes out so great. But it's just when you combine it. And you have enough time too. You're turning so fast. Don't think you don't have enough time. You have plenty of time under yours. And then Maddie, you can turn a little bit sooner. So you are releasing and then watching it and then turning. So make sure you're releasing and turning right away. Yeah. It's the thing I always tell my students this concept. If I am watching my equipment before I turn, I'm gonna have less time after I turn to go save it. Does that make sense? But if I just toss and then I turn, I do my trick, at the end of my trick now, I have so many more counts to go watch and go save it. Does that make sense? But I'm not gonna have that if I watch it at the beginning. Yeah, you wanna know your progress after, not at the beginning. I'm gonna keep trying it. Let's try a couple more. Oh, Aaron, it's getting closer to those hands. It's getting closer. Think of throwing this way. Think of doing the opposite. Yeah, literally think of throwing to someone over there. Throw to your neighbor. Try it again. And then Aaron, really quickly for me, do a standard double. Just do a double with no turn. Yeah, so you're not doing that version when you do your turn. You're doing a great push and lift right now. You're doing this. But when you do it with your turn, you're cross pushing. So you're getting this effect. So your flag is doing that. Does that make sense? Yeah, so make sure you do that same standard double when you do the turn too. Toss, then trick. Toss on one, turn on two. Yeah, okay, did you feel that though? Did you feel that now? Okay, yes, that was terrifying. Good save.
Yeah,
I'm glad you didn't hate yourself. That was really scary, but I'm glad you didn't hate yourself. So now that feeling though of it going straight up is what you want to feel. Yeah, and then just make sure you're pressing those toes into the ground, or sorry, pressing the ball of your foot into the ground as you turn to stay balanced. Yeah. Good, okay. So everyone come closer really quick because we'll go ahead and wrap up. So can everyone hear me still? Yeah? Okay, bye Zoe, thank you so much for coming. Okay, so great job today. We literally learned so much, like we really did. And it's obviously because this was a combined class with Wednesday, you know what I mean? Because it was like 108 here on Wednesday and it was terrible. But you guys learned so much so fast, yeah? And your arms are probably super fatigued. That's another bit of it. Remember I told you that at the beginning of this class is that your arms are probably gonna hurt for all the tosses. So I would honestly take a break after this class. I wouldn't keep trying these tosses and doing all this right now. I would go inside, stretch out your arms, maybe come out tomorrow after you don't have to do 90 drop spins in a day or 900 drop spins in a day, and then try these tosses again. But the turnarounds especially, like as we're doing them, you just have to remember toss, then trick. And that's like the biggest tip I can give you for all tricks. Any trick that you're trying, illusions, behind the backs, under the legs, turnarounds, any single thing that you're doing, there has to be a connection at the same time there's a separation. You have to understand to release your toss like you do always during technique block. Yeah, and then you trick underneath it, but that's not changing my toss while it's in the air. And then I can come back into it like it's technique again. Does that make sense? But the second that I treat it, like the second I go from thinking like, oh, here's my double, and then, oh, here's my double turnaround, that's where the disconnect is. And that's where the issue is gonna come from. Does that make sense? So never think of tricks like, oh, this is my double turnaround. Okay, now let's do our doubles. It's never gonna be like that. And it never should be like that. You should always practice just like you perform, keep that technique consistent to your tricks. Yes or no? That was a lot of words. That was a lot of words for just saying, make sure you use proper technique and make sure you keep that body consistent. Yes or no? Yeah, cool, cool, cool. So I'm going to stay on my normal 5 to 10 minutes. You guys are free to stay on if you want. I know it's super hot where some of you guys are. I'm just here to answer questions and stuff, but if everyone leaves, I'll go too. If not, I'll stay on and answer questions. Make sense? Cool. Thank you guys so much for coming. I'm going to stop the recording now, yeah? Thank y'all.